Yeah, I'm looking and reaching, I'm hoping I achieve it. Now I'm chasing these feelings, cause I know they're always leaving.
So hello guys, welcome back to another video of TechHood. So sorry guys, last week video aa nahi pai because I was ill for the whole week, and now welcome back again yaar with same josh. And लास्ट टाइम हमने RGB LED का इंट्रोडक्शन देखा था. वी हैव सीन द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ RGB LED. So in today's video we will be making a simple project on that RGB LED component. Okay, so I will just go back to my lecture 6 tab in the circuit, and as it is loading up, so basically we'll be trying out new different variations and introducing Arduino with RGB LED. Okay, so last time we saw this, right? We left it with this. So okay, so right now we won't be needing a battery. Okay, so this is our setup, right? The breadboard, the RGB LED over here, and we had 3 resistance, right? Okay, so we need we'll be needing a microcontroller, that is Arduino. So I've just dragged it. I added before, so I've just dragged it from here, right? And I've rotated its orientation through this rotate option that we have already discussed in the first video. So if you haven't checked it out, so you can see it in our playlist of Arduino Tinkercad. Okay, and now so basically we have the RGB LED, right? And now we have to do the connection. Okay, so as we saw that it has only one common cathode, that is this one, right? So we will be connecting it with the ground wire. So we have connected it, and we will change this color to black, as we have a common terminology, right? That we have to make the color black of ground wire. Okay, now these 3 colors, right? Red, that is on the leftmost, then we have blue, and then we have green, right? So although we say RGB, right? Red, green, blue, but over here the orientation is like red, then cathode, then blue, and then green. Okay, so now I will connect this red, blue, and green terminals with the pins on the as you can see over here that we connected for our digital input. But in today's video we will be joining for a analog input, right? So I will tell you about a concept that is PWM, that is called pulse width modulation. So over here you can see that we have an asterisk symbol of dash over here. So basically this defines that the numbers that are having this sign before them are basically the PWM pins, right? So in PWM pins what happens is it takes analog inputs, right? वो analog values लेते हैं from 0 to 255. Okay, so if you can identify which numbers are over here which are having this sign are 3, 5, 6, 9, 10 and 11, right? So we need 3 pins, right? So we'll be using this 11, 10 and 9 for that. So I'll be connecting my red wire with this 11th one, and I will mark it as red as it is a red wire. And for the blue one I will be connecting it with 10, and I will mark it as, let's make it blue. Okay, and I will remove this red and apply green color. Okay, and put it on 9. Okay, so I have made it green. So over here you can see we have completed the circuit, right? We have grounded the wire, we have all the 3 input wires, red, blue and green. Okay, we have the resistor, right, to resistance, and then we have the RGB LED component. Now the code, right, to control our circuitry, right? So I have already written the code, but I will explain you line by line what it means. Okay, so first of all this is the C++ code RGB LED. These are the comments, right? We have used a backslash for it, and then our code starts from this line 5, right? That is int red pin equals to 11. So basically over this 5, 6 and 7 लाइन्स, यार ये 5, 6 and 7 लाइन पे हमने ग्लोबल वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया है, राइट? नाउ व्हाट इज़ अ ग्लोबल वेरिएबल? सो एज आई हैव डिस्कस्ड यार, दीज आर ऑल बेसिक्स ऑफ C++ that you can refer from the C++ list, playlist, right, from our channel. But then also अगर आपको एक मैं आइडिया बताऊँ, सो दैट इज़ अ वेरिएबल दैट वी हैव डिफाइंड फॉर द होल कोड, राइट? तो हम नीचे कोई भी फंक्शन या कोई भी फंक्शन डिफाइन करते हैं, कुछ भी होता है, सो दीज वेरिएबल विल बी डिफाइंड फॉर ऑल दोज फंक्शंस, राइट? वो यूनिफॉर्म कांस्टेंट रहेंगे. सो फॉर आर रेड पिन we have a data type that is integer, right? Because 11, 10, 9 are integers, so we have chosen int, then int red pin equals to 11. So basically our जो red pin रहेगी वो 11 से connected रहेगी, right? And then for blue pin we have chosen 10, and for the green we have chosen 9 previously. Okay, now we have the void setup. So as we have discussed earlier, void setup किस चीज़ के लिए यूज़ होता है? Do comment that down in the comment section. So basically it is a setup, right? हम इसमें डिफाइन करते हैं कि हमारा जो ये पिन्स है वो इनपुट लेंगी, आउटपुट लेंगी, like what is the function of those pins that we are choosing, right? Okay, so for that we have pin mode, red pin equals to output, comma output, then we have pin mode green, pin mode blue pin output, right? So basically all these brackets and all the syntax of C++ coding, right? And in this you can see we have given all the three for output. So basically हमें एक output signal generate करना है, right? We are not having any input. So for that we have mentioned output, output and output. Okay, so हमारा setup तो ready हो गया. So we have closed the parenthesis over here, and then we have moved on to void loop. Okay, so now हमने एक void loop चलाना है, right? So basically we have to repeat our this function again and again. So what we have done is इस void loop से पहले हम एक void set color function देख लेते हैं, क्योंकि हम we are using this set color function. So first we have to define this set color function, right? So in set color what we have done is we have taken these three, int red, int green and int blue. So data type is integer, right? As we have mentioned here also. What we've done is we have taken assigned that red equals to 55 minus red, right? So this equals to is not the mathematics equals, it is, right, we are assigning this value, right? If we have to make it equal, then we have to provide 2 times equals sign, right? But for it is just assigning, so we are assigning this red to be 255 minus red. Why we have chosen 255? It's just because that the PWM ये जो pulse width modulation का maximum जो हमारा value होता है वो 255 होता है. It's 255, so it ranges from 0 to 255. So हमने maximum value से subtract कर लिया उस red को, right? That we will choose, that we will be putting up, right? And for green we have taken 255 minus green, and for blue similarly we have done it. And then we have taken that analog write, red pin comma red. So we'll having a red for the red pin, right? And why we have chosen analog, as I have told you earlier, that we will be taking an analog input, right? There will be an analog output, sorry. So for that we have been chosen written digital write, right? As we have earlier seen in our previous videos कि हम यार LED के लिए we used to write digital write, but here we are using analog write. So I hope you are clear with the fact that why we have used analog is just because we are having a analog output, right? It is not 0 or 1. हमें यार एक बाइनरी वैल्यू नहीं मिल रही आउटपुट में 0 और 1. वी आर हैविंग अ एनालॉग आउटपुट. हम इसका वैल्यू 255 ना करके हम 200 भी कर सकते हैं, 193 भी कर सकते हैं, 94 भी कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो अकॉर्डिंगली आपको ये समझ में आ गया होगा दैट वी हैव डिफाइंड ओवर हियर, राइट? That we will be having a analog right for all the pins red, green and blue. Okay, so we have closed, right? So this is the function of select color, set color, right? Red, green and blue as we have marked it already, right? तो अब हम red, green, blue के लिए 0 0 default values ले रहे हैं, right? So what will happen is this red, green and blue will be these values 0 0 and 0. So इसमें क्या होगा, हमारी तीनों रेड ग्रीन ब्लू विल बी असाइंड 255 255 एंड 255, दैट इज़ द मैक्सिमम ब्राइटनेस। तो हमने यार पिछली वीडियो में देखा ही था इन प्रीवियस वीडियो दैट इफ़ वी आर हैविंग रेड ग्रीन एंड ब्लू having current at the same time, we will be having a white light, right? So on that concept, we will be assigning colors differently, right? We will be having a delay of 1000 millisecond, right? So that is the 1 second gap, and we will be having different colors. So over here we will be lighting up green, red, green and blue, right? So for that, what will be the values? So for the first case, this is red, right? What will we do? We'll make our this red value 0, so our red will be assigned 255, right? And we have mentioned 255 255, so what will happen is it will become 0, green will become 0 and blue will become 0. So the current will be given only for the red. So for the first one there will be red lighting, and then there will be a delay of 1 second, right? And then after that what will glow up? That is the green. Why? Because now red and blue will be minus off, cut off, and then red will be assigned 0 and blue will be assigned 0, and our green over here will be having the maximum value, that is 255. And then for the blue color, right? So I will just start the simulation. This is the whole code that we have to put up, right? And now I'll just start simulating. You can see the USB plugging in to get power, red, green, blue, and now the loop will continue again and again, right? So yes, this was the whole code simulation, and now I will do some change, right? As an engineer, I have to make things optimized, right? So let's take an example that we have to make this LED to glow in place of a red light, right? So there are 3 LEDs. I have to replace it with this one RGB LED. So I told you about color coding in the previous video, right? That if we mix some colors, we'll get another color. So these are the prime colors, red, green and blue. So to make a yellow color for the red light purpose, I will have to mix red and green color. Okay, so you must be knowing, if we mix a red and green color, so we'll get a yellow color, right? So I will be adding a yellow color to this LED, right? So what I will do is I will go to this code and I will copy this statement, okay, and I will paste it again. And now what I will do is, first our motive should be clear that we have to make a yellow color. So in the comment I have added yellow, right? So in the back of my mind I am having a clear idea what I have to make. Now for making yellow color, what will I have to do is making this red and green 255. So basically my red and green value over here should be 0 and 0, right? So I have to just change it. So this will be 0 and the middle one will be 0. But for the last one, this blue color, I don't need it. So my blue color should be 255, so that it cuts off and my blue becomes 0. So over here I will mark 255. Okay, and now we will start simulating, and the last color that you see after blue will be yellow, right? So I'll just start simulating. Okay, red, green, blue and yellow. So here you saw it. So that is how you can make some changes in the code. I'll just remove this blue, and then we can have a red, green and blue, yellow, right? And you can change this delay option according to your need, like how you have to set up your red light, and you can have a working red light from just one LED itself, right? And you can make endless colors like aqua, purple. And also we can do one more application in this, is that we can change the brightness. Now how we can change the brightness is basically that I have told you we have selected a PWM pin, that is pulse width modulation pin. You can assign a value from 0 to 255. So what I will do is, for example, let me remove this part, we can change it later on. And what I'll do is I'll just let it be 255. And now in the red color, what I'll do is I'll make it just 100 over here. So what will happen is the effective redness over here will be having 155, or let's say I just make it 200. Okay, so effective brightness of the red color will be only 55, right? When we will minus 255 minus 200. So let's see what happens. Start simulation, and over here you can see the brightness of the red LED just changed. This RGB LED, that is we are representing the red color. It is looking like pink, right? It is looking like pink. So you can also change the brightness and get different shades of the color. So this was variations in how we can use this RGB LED component, and it has endless applications in real world problems, right? Endless. You can make different projects integrating an ultrasonic sensor, or what we have used as a sensor, you can see infrared sensor, any input that could be given, and an output can be generated through this RGB LED. So as you can see, this was our code. Actually I have just rubbed it off, so I can just make it back, and here you can see just mention 255. Okay, so this was the code, right? And that's, you can just pause it somewhere like where the code is complete, and you can make this project yourself, and you can make different changes to this project. I would love to give you more variations to this project, but due to some time constraints यार वीडियो लंबी ना हो जाए and boring ना हो जाए, I leave it to you guys to explore, right? So till then, peace out.
See you again.